Flag burning. All over the country, they're burning flags. All over the world, they burn the American flag. And as you know, through a very sad court, I guess it was a 5-4 decision, they called it freedom of speech. When you burn the American flag, it incites riots. If you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail. The people in this country don't want to see our American flag burned and spit on. And by people that are, in many cases, paid agitators. They're paid by the radical left to do it.
President Trump signing an executive order on desecration of the American flag. That same day, just hours later, federal authorities arrested a man for burning the flag in Lafayette Park, across the street from the White House. Supreme Court ruled 5-4 in 1989 that the Constitution protects burning the American flag. So why the executive order, and should free speech protect burning of the American flag? For more on this, I am joined by NEWSMAX legal analyst and former United States Attorney for the Northern District of Alabama, Jay Town. We're also joined by the CEO and founder of Your American Flag Store, James Stockey, who is, he makes flag art, and he was canceled by the left for supporting President Trump. Jay, I want to go to you first. Supreme Court has voted on this issue a couple of different times. Texas v. Johnson, 1989, Eichmann in 1990. It's under the protection of the First Amendment. Trump supports changing the law, but is an executive order the appropriate vehicle for that?
Well, I think what President Trump was saying is that, yeah, and he even says in the executive order that the burning of the flag is protected speech, that expression itself. But if there is some other harm aside from the expression of speech, whatever the protest is, then those laws can be utilized to prosecute these individuals. So anything related to arson or public safety that might incite lawlessness or might be considered fighting words, that is not protected speech, and therefore those laws could be anchored in that prosecution. And the other genius part of the EEO is that he ordered DHS and the State Department to revoke any visas for anyone that's here and remove them from the country if they burn an American flag. This is legal and it can be done.
The lawsuits that are going to be coming on all of this. James, you believe the flag should be protected, and you support Trump's move here. Tell us why.
I do. Well, I think that in our country today, a lot of the discourse has been kind of eroded because everyone's at an extreme. If you don't like something that's going on with the flag, hang it upside down. That's a great way that people can still talk about it. But when you burn the flag, all that's going to do is make people so upset. It's going to inflame people. And like President Trump said, in the wrong environment, that's going to start inciting riots and the destruction of other property. I've made the point a lot of time on social media this week that if you burn a cardboard box in any city in America in public, you're going to get at least a ticket and possibly even arrested. I don't see any reason why someone should be able to burn an American flag or anything in public and not be punished for it.
And that's Tom, that's the key point.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that's the key point is that with President Trump's executive order and what he's calling on the legislatures to do it can't just be you can't burn a flag. That's going to target free expression of just burning the flag. It has to be burning anything in public, regardless of value and regardless of ownership, because it is a threat to public safety. It is arson. And that's really the sort of narrowly tailored statute that these legislatures and D.C. should be looking at.
I'll give you the last word, James, on this. Since you're the flag guy, what do you hope to see in states and in Congress as a result of this?
Well, personally, I'd like to see it against the law to burn the American flag. I just don't see that there's any place for it. If you love this country, that is a symbol of freedom. To burn that symbol of freedom just does not make any sense at all. I'd like to see people, be grown-ups and use their words. And if you have a problem with something, let's just talk. Let's stop burning stuff.
And you know, Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden once gave speeches supporting making flag burning illegal in the United States. This used to be a bipartisan issue, folks. Jay Town, James Stockey, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate the discussion.
Thanks.